said, I want to know your opinion, of course, about now that David Benavidez did beat Demis Andre. Should Canelo Alvarez fight David Benavidez, Cinco de Mayo? Don't wait no longer. Should he face David Benavidez now? And if it's important for him to face him now, don't wait till September. Because I said, because people are saying, oh, he don't worry, he got 2 more fights. He got 2 more fights in his deal. He could fight him in September. I'm like, yo, you don't give this guy more time. He's walking into his prime. Don't give him another training camp. Don't give him another training camp so he can feel dedicated and be motivated and stuff like that. He's gonna be more dangerous. You can't age him out. What do you think about Canelo Alvarez fighting David Benavidez? Should it be next?
I mean, me personally, I don't get into the boxing politics, but I will say, in just my view,
Canelo, as a fan.
See, I don't know, because Canelo, if you look at it, Canelo did what he had to do. He got so much money right now. He needs to retire. He did what he had to do. He became undisputed. He lost to B-Ball. He faced some. He had a nice long career. I mean, I feel like if he feels like he don't need to get in that ring with Benavidez, because I feel like Canelo, no, he's young, he's strong, and there's a thought in Canelo's head that Benavidez might win. So I feel like Canelo per se don't have to take that fight because he's accomplished so much in the sport. Well, you got to give him this respect. Just because he don't fight Benavidez, that don't take away from the stuff that he did accomplish. I mean, he fought Mayweather at 23. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, you got to give him respect at the end of the day. And I feel like David Benavidez should just do what he got to do until that fight comes up. And if that fight happens, it happens. And he just go in there and show that he's great.
To be honest, that's actually the most logical answer for real. I know because I'll debate it as well, and of course I want to see David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez. But is it the hype fight that the fans want to see? Is it more important for the fans, or is it more important for Canelo Alvarez? And I really think it's more important for the fans, because if Canelo Alvarez says he want to retire right now, he's already a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's going to go to the Hall of Fame already. He already got the 4 division world champion. He's a super middleweight undisputed. Got one of the best resumes of this era. I think it's going to be an equivalent of, if he doesn't face David Benavidez, it's almost going to be the equivalent of Floyd Mayweather not facing Keith from Tom Thurman when he faced Berto. Or Floyd Mayweather didn't face Paul Williams. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Like, we want to see the fight now, but even if he fights David Benavidez and beat David Benavidez, what does he win?
He don't win nothing. It's like, okay, Benavidez was young. He learned. He stepped up to the plate. And they're going to be like, Canelo's Canelo. He just did what he had to do. So I feel like Canelo shouldn't risk, that's a 50-50 fight. It's a high risk, high reward type of fight for Canelo.
I mean, I think it's appropriate to say that Canelo Alvarez shouldn't get shamed for not fighting David Benavidez.
Yeah, he did what he had to do. He enjoying his life. He with his kids. He about in his 30s now. Let that man enjoy his fruits of his labor. I mean,
there's a but, kid. There's a but, kid. I understand he don't have to. He shouldn't get shamed. I'm saying, like, I don't think that he should get shamed to fight anybody right now, because I think he separated himself from his contemporary. There's a huge gap of what he accomplished or what his potential opponent has accomplished. But if he's gonna keep the strap at 168, and look at you on your come up. So let's say, for example, if Devin Haney would have stood in the lightweight division and he got his straps, right? Or let's say if you were 168 pounds.
I know what you're gonna say.
So are you gonna be like, nah, you don't gotta fight me. I'll wait for you to finish and stuff like that? What do you
see? If that's what you talk about, then I say if Canelo's not gonna give Benavidez the fight, then just leave the belt alone. Because then then Benavidez can fight somebody else, whoever's next up for the belt. If you're gonna hold the belt and just be like, I ain't fighting you, I'm gonna just dangle over your head, I feel like that's kind of wrong. But I mean, if he vacate the belt, I ain't gonna blame Canelo. He just vacated the belt, got out the way of Benavidez getting the belt. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, as a fan, I would like to see the fight too, but if it don't happen, I ain't losing no sleep.
Yeah. Charles of the Chief said he 33. Look in all for Canelo fighting whoever I'm gonna support, because he gave so much to the sport. But Cabron talk gotta die down, and the belts need to be relinquished. Facts. And that's what I'm saying. He don't gotta get shamed, but if he's gonna stay in 168, he still got responsibility. So you got to handle your responsibility. If you want to do whatever you, because I say, look, a lot of people say the same thing. Yo, Floyd Mayweather, Canelo Alvarez, they got themselves in a position to do whatever they want to do. Cool, but doing whatever you want to do, in my opinion, is doing the right thing. It's almost like if you have a child and they growing up and yeah, they're gonna become an adult and yeah, they could do whatever they want to do, but you still want them to do the right thing. So I
Yeah.
still want Canelo Alvarez to do the right thing when he has the power to do whatever he wants to do.